Hello, Traveler Tea Leaf here, and today we're actually going to go to one of my favorite places in the game. I know I probably say that every time I make a video, but this is one of my favorite places to go to just to relax and listen to the relaxing sounds, but also to collect some regents that are hard to find in the game, mainly wind dust that is used for the knot fold, which is a very important spell to have in your repertoire, I believe. And there's also a merchant who shows up here. It's a rare occasion, but if you write their schedule down, you'll be able to run into them. We'll talk about that more once we get to our destination. So come along. So if you're not sure where we are right now, we're just on the road to Crossings. We're in Crossings, but we're heading to the actual town of Crossings right now. It is Thursday, so the market's going on to the eastern side of the city. We're not going to hit that though. I did make another video where we explore the Crossings market, if you want to check that out on my channel. But for now, we're just gonna keep walking. We're gonna pass right through Crossings here and head to the Alken Rock Coast, which is to the south. And you can hear the sounds of this small town of Crossings right now, and I love walking through here and taking it all in, even if I have no purpose other than just passing through. There are a lot of little shops. There's a tea house. You can even hear the blacksmith hammering away on his forge in the background. And as we get a little further away, the sounds fade and transition into nature sounds. So when you get to the Alken Rock Coast, south of Crossings, you don't have to memorize any paths or directions to take. Nothing too crazy, you just keep walking south. So as soon as you get through that exit, just keep going straight down. We're gonna get to the water here. Now, we are gonna have to get wet here and walk through this. But don't worry, once we get to the little island that we're heading to, we'll build ourselves a little fire and we'll dry ourselves off. And actually, I will show you guys on the map here. I've just done this so many times that I know right where to go, but I'll show you on the map. It's called Gull Rock, and it's this little island here in Deepwater Bay. So you can see the Alken Rock Coast where we came from. You walk through there all the way up to this spot here. We're almost there now. And you can see it right here. We're coming up to it. There's some birds that live on this little island. They like to hang out here. It's usually an endeavor. We do have this pile of rubble here that we can access. But we're here for these feathers, which you can find in other places, other areas of braided short as well. Feathers are very handy to have in your pocket. There we are. But what we're really here for is the wind dust, which I find pretty hard to find. There's another area I know of that has wind dust, just not very much. But here on Gull Rock, as you can see, there's quite a few piles of wind dust. We just got 6 there. Another 5. And 7. Pretty good haul right there. And there should be more, actually. I bet you we can find another pile around here somewhere. 1 or 2, maybe. And they do respawn. There's another one. They will respawn after a certain amount of time. So sometimes I'll leave this area and just collect the other regents that are on Alken Rock Coast. And then I'll come back here and get more. So here's that fireplace. It's already pre-made, we just have to spark it up. I'm going to set up a camp here, because it's not quite 7:30 p.m. We're going to wait for it to get a little darker, and the Wandering Weaver will appear on this island. For now, let's just relax. We'll sit by this fire and dry our clothes, wait for the merchant to arrive. Just take in these lovely sounds, the peace and quiet of the ocean. It's nice sometimes to get away from the wilderness sounds, which are very relaxing as well, but just to come to some new area and take in the sound of the waves and nothing else. So let's take a load off. Now it's almost 7:30, so they should be arriving any second now. There it is. There's the rift. So the rift has appeared above my tent, and you'll look over to your left, my right, and we will see the Wandering Weaver. Let's go see what they have. There is a quest that you can follow that starts in Bat Saha to bring you to this Weaver as well, and I'll show that in another video. But as you can see, they are carrying a lot of very unique skill knots for trade. A lot of knots that can be used for combat, some spirit invitations. Everything's pretty pricey, so make sure you have a lot of high trade value items if you want to come here and leave with some of these. So Port of the Deer you can get here. A few other ones that are really good, Knot of the Cheater, but Port of the Deer and this one here, Fold, which is one of my favorite knots, and you can see it takes wind dust, which we've been collecting for that. I'm not going to get it right now. I actually have a method of getting Port of the Deer and Fold for free, actually, just from, doesn't cost us anything but our time, and we'll show that in another video as well. I don't have it on this character, Fold, and I really love that knot, so we'll definitely get that next. You can come over and get some lore on the rift here as well. It's a mystic rift in the weave of the world here. It fluctuates erratically, but it appears to let nothing through. So it looks like it was a one-way ride. Perhaps only the Weaver themselves can use it. And that's it for now. I'm just glad you guys can come along with me, and happy to show that to you. As I said, there is a quest that'll lead you to this Wandering Weaver, and it's a lot of fun to do because you get some XP, and you'll unlock some lore, uncover some lore. That's always exciting. But that's it for now. So thanks for coming along with me, and I hope you can join me on the next one.